Hey, we're back for part 2 of our virtual exhibit hall tonight, and tonight we are joined by the guys from Color Key LED, and we've got Nick Hernandez with us. Nick, good evening.
Thank you for having me.
Hey,
happy to be here.
Yeah, this is awesome here. I'm gonna just change the name here. You've got some toys in front of you.
We've got a bunch of toys to share with you today, so I hope you like lighting.
We do. Lighting is so much fun. Okay, I'm gonna change it. So, gang, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually switch, and I'm gonna pin Nick's video, so it will be, so you guys can see it as he's going to be showing us more things, because I think that should, yes.
Wonderful.
It'll make you full screen, and I'm going to be kind of up in the corner, I guess. Well, actually, they're not going to see me because I'm off screen. That's okay. So, yeah. So what do you have? Let's kind of go through things.
Cool. Well, first, again, thank you for having me. I'm here with our Color Key lighting assortment for 2022. We've got a lot of new things to talk about. You know, Color Key's company that's been around since about 2008. I've been with the company now for about 4 years, and we got a lot of new products to share with you. So let's jump right in. First and foremost, right over here to my right, we have the Color Key Air Series. So the Color Key Air Series is our premium wireless battery-powered lights. So there's 4 fixtures in the assortment here. They range from a 6 LED hex bar, so hex LED, hex par, air par hex 4, air par cob quad, and then this is the air pad quad. So, you know, all the lights here, they're an ecosystem. They work along with this transceiver unit, which we call the Air Hub DMX. It adds a little expanded capability, which I can jump to momentarily. But just right off the bat, you know, some of the core features from the Color Key Air Series is their ease of use. We love them. They all feature this multicolor OLED menu with very clear descriptions. Channel, you know, DMX, wireless on and off, full descriptive menu items, so that when you're setting up the lights, you know, it's as easy as going to the wireless group, which we have as ID set, you know, selecting the number of IDs. They offer up to 16 wireless groups for the series. So, you know, here they're all on, I think, ID number 4. If, you know, you had a couple different groups, you could have, you know, different little segments, but I'm rambling a little bit there, but it's really just about ease of use for the Color Air Series. So being able to take them out of the box, set them all up to ID 4, and then using whichever you have as a master. Right now, I'm using the Air Hub DMX as a master controller, and then you're just able to easily jump in and, you know, change the colors of the units. Simple clicks. They offer, let's see, you know, auto programs. So, you know, community fade programs here. Color chases, you know, your standard, the standard features that you would find in wireless, you know, lighting, as well as when you add this Air Hub, it gives iOS capability. So that's what's a fun little thing about the Air Series. All the normal features that you're going to find on traditional wired lights, you know, DMX inputs and outputs for the bar and the par here. You know, great battery life, 6 hours on all colors, up to 20 independently. And let's get this down here. It's a standard color. But when you add the Air Hub, you have the ability to create a wireless network, introduce an iOS device. So an iPhone, an iPad, and run the Air app, which then will allow you expanded capabilities through your mobile device to control the lights. So really cool little ecosystem that we put together here. Do you have any questions?
So we've got the one particular, the flat one there on the very right of that. I don't remember. You called the panel?
The pad.
Excuse me, pad.
Little guy.
So,
Air pad.
So the pad is kind of for the times where we want to have like a centerpiece illuminated, I'm guessing?
Yes, that's just it. Let me show you what that would look like. You want to hand me that water bottle right there, Dave? Let's get a cool color on here.
Not the ideal centerpiece.
Not the ideal centerpiece, but
it definitely shines though, and it gives you an idea.
You put that, you know, on there. You're going to have a great little centerpiece light. you know, we're working on some cool scrims to go over them. Really cool piece of gear. This unit is IP65, so
if the,
you know, it's going to be water resistant. It's going to definitely support the ability to put, you know, a flower vase on it. Yeah, it's really cool little piece of
and
gear.
in between the cob and then the quad par there that you're the 4 par.
Right.
Where are the where would you use one, or have one have the advantage over the other? What kind of applications?
So a cob par is when you're really looking for your color mixing to be, you know, of the cleanest variety. So I think that's when you're kind of looking for the cob unit. Also, this particular cob unit does not feature DMX IO. So it is a standalone unit. It has a little bit of a smaller footprint. So really just kind of clean, wide coverage area washes is where the cob would kind of come in. But then the Hex 4 par, I mean, it's a standard workhorse, you know, form fixture, trussing, uplighting, you know, your standard column uplighting. So yeah.
Nice. Excellent. Well, let's keep going. What do you have for
the bar? So yeah, so again, that's the Color Key Air series, and that got released about in October. So they're currently available and in, you know, major dealers. They're out there on the web. So I encourage you know, the users to go ahead and go check those out. More information can be found on colorkeyled.com. Again, it's the Air series, and it can be found in our wireless section. Lots of great, you know, videos and, you know, all the fine details that I won't really bore anybody with. But if you want the specs, that's where you're going to find.
They'll be there. Yep. Great, Nick.
So since we're in the kind of world of wireless, we can jump over here to this guy, which is the Mobile Par Mini Hex 4. So this is another battery-powered wireless unit offered by Color Key Lighting. It is outside of the Air series ecosystem. So that iOS kind of capability that I spoke about with Air series, that's not offered here. But your traditional wireless DMX, you know, communication totally is. So if you're running signal into any Air series, it can just be picked up, you know, by your Mobile Par Mini. Everything's going to work together, you know, through wireless DMXing. So just wanted to kind of point that out. Standard, you know, little par here. It's a 4x12 hex, so RGBA WUV. Great little utility light. 6 hours, all colors. Up to 20 hours on a static color. We sell them as an individual unit, or where we really kick in the value is in a 4-pack. So the 4-pack is the 4 lights plus the case. We retail that at about $8.99. It's a great deal. Right now I have them, I think, all hooked up there. They're kind of running and doing their thing, and they have IR. Again, something I didn't mention about Air series, also IR compatible. So it's a big thing about Color Key. We're really into the IR. So you could be, you know, a pro user. You could be just a consumer who really just wireless lighting solutions, you know, house of worship, corporate events. Everybody really is, you know, a lighting customer. We all like to have a little zazz now, especially with people on live streaming like we're doing, you know. So the wireless solutions, we're finding a lot of customers outside of the wireless world, you know, kind of interested. And so having that IR remote, it's a great feature to have. So
Nick, if a person were going to take the smaller lights we were just talking about there, the Hex units, and we were going to put 12 of them around the room, we're wireless as far as we're battery powered, so we don't have to run cords that way. We can do wireless control. What way would be the best way for me to control those? You know, kind of as it getting started, the best way to control them, so I could have all 12 of them changing colors. So if I wanted to start out with a blue in the early time and then maybe turn it to red during the party, what would be the best way? Would you recommend to do that?
I mean, right out of the box, the 4-8-pack is ready to go for that solution. At one point during the light, you know, you're going to start in the morning, like you said, early, you're going to be red, or maybe early you're going to be blue, and then go to red. It's as easy as leveraging that IR remote to quickly change the room. So, I mean, in terms of functionality, the IR remote is going to be a great feature. You can offer the control right there from the units themselves through the onboard menus. Or if you have an external, you know, DMX controller, whether it's a wired one or a wireless one, these units will also take them to help keep the low profile They have a Ethernet connection in the bottom. The units themselves, they come with those cables for DMX to Ethernet. So we provide everything to kind of keep the footprint a little bit smaller. They're set up right now on the kickstand, but they also have this nice built-in
little handle, yeah,
for easy transport. So cool little system there.
Will the remote allow those to chase? Is there a button on the remote to?
So there isn't a chase. I mean, you know, if you're talking about like a red, green, blue, and kind of snaking through,
Just to have some action.
Yeah, that would be more kind of like, I mean, obviously, it has a strobing feature, so you can hold down a button. Oops, sorry. It has a strobing feature, fading feature. Let's see, auto. It has an auto program, but none that would let the units.
But I mean, they would change. Like right now, they're changing color. So if I wanted to just have them doing different things,
exactly.
Again, we're looking for really simple control just to do for the, because there's folks out there who are DMX, you know, have a fear of DMX, and yet they want to have something
like a nice fade program. Let's see.
Exactly. So there are definitely capabilities with that remote. Excellent.
Oh yes, absolutely. You can do manual color painting as well. So like, let's see here. Sorry. Let's go into my manual. Red. Yeah. It's going to be a little slow, but what you have the ability to do on the remote is use it like a palette. So what I just entered into was my manual mode. You can't see it, but very dim in there is red. And as I go with the plus button, that red is going to get hopefully brighter and brighter.
It's got 256 steps, so it could take some time.
Yeah, so you have to, you know, push the steps in, but what that gives you the ability to do, control the brightness, control the dim. That's also a feature over here of our mobile parts.
Yeah, excellent. Nice.
Yeah, you know, so tons of control with these IR remotes. That's what I've been noticing. It's what customers have asked me about when I have products that don't have it in it. So the majority of new color key products all come with IR.
Yeah.
So just wanted to kind of point that out.
Perfect.
How about we look at something new and fun?
Let's do it. We've got some other stuff. So let's check it out.
Right here. Let's see. On. I think I might have blocked it out. There we go. This is the Color Key Party Bar Go. Battery powered.
I don't see a cord.
You don't see a cord.
Not a bit.
It is a gig bar of sorts.
Yeah.
And so that's called the Party Bar Go. It's the Color Keys battery powered, you know, multi-light solution. It comes with a 2-meter stand as well as a bag, IR remote. You got 2 derbies on there, some pars with built-in inlay, like a strobing inlay. So, you know, go put that in the corner of the room somewhere with no outlets. You can use it, you know, on exteriors. Great little mobile piece of gear.
Yeah.
Battery powered. You know, it's going to run up to about 3 to 5 hours, depending upon the settings you're using.
Sure.
DMX in and out. Power charges in about 4 hours, I would say.
Somewhere in that ballpark. Sure.
Really cool little unit there. This is probably one of my favorite little lights here. It's a tiny little guy. Dave might need to zoom up on it, but let's see here. You have a standard traditional mini par, but built in there, it's a party bulb.
Can you
aim
it to a side a little bit because they're right at the camera and it's tough.
There we go.
Yeah, it's going to be tougher for us to see it.
Yeah, what we have, Dave, you want to bring that up? Well, let's get a close up for you guys. There we go. This little guy, $49.99. Great utility piece, you know, for a DJ who just kind of wants to get any color or light around the room, a little bit of movement. Great little IR remote. You can kind of flip through there and get some little programs painted however you want. I'm a fan of party light effects.
Yeah.
Go ahead and set that back down there. Let's get these guys turned off real quick. And we'll get into something. All right. I'll show you our newest effects light.
Yeah,
so this guy right here is called the Kraken.
The Kraken. We're going to release the Kraken. Yeah, yeah.
Release the Kraken, John. Let's see here. So the Kraken is like a spinning football. It spins, it flashes, it pukes.
It's got glow. It's a glowing also.
Glowing. So the housing, while it looks black, is actually like a translucent gray.
That's
so
what it looked
when you
black.
light it up, the whole thing just glows. You know, it's got these lenses out here that produce beams. So, you know, when hung in a club, it's going to give that really cool, like traditional 80s, like beam disco. Internally in the center of the unit, there's like the strip that goes around that like has those blinding like LED sets. So just a really fun, cool light. The customers are definitely digging this guy. It's called the Kraken. So, you know, I don't know what else more to say about that. Oh, if I had some fog, I could show you. It definitely has a Kraken-esque, you know, feel to it when you see those beams of light spinning around. Tons of fun.
So they would be master slave and DMX controllable and.
Yep, master slave, DMX controllable. There's no IR function with this one, but you know, if you just want like some organic movement, you know, you could set it on sound active. It's going to do a show for you, but yeah, tons of features through DMX control. A lot of fun.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, it is. Are the two sides, are they rotating independent of each other, or are they both going the same direction?
Sides are not independent of each other, but they have independent DMX zones.
Okay.
So the right and left DMX can be controlled in any way, and I believe that internally it's a RGB on each side, so you can mix RGB per each side, and then have independent control. This like little strobing feature here in the center. Lots of fun.
Yeah, that is neat. Kind of a retro, but a step up from our retro lights from the 80s and 90s.
Exactly. You know, I think every assortment needs to have some fun lights in them. So I'll show you this next one, kind of along the same lines, not quite as moving and exciting as the Kraken here, but this is called the Odin. It's our homage to like a derby light. And then let me just take this down here. You have just like this really bright output, but from one single lens that kind of reminds me of like a War of the World, or like, as we call it, Odin. So this is just like your standard derby. Pretty cool feature here. Let's see here. There we go. What's that?
Color changing and.
Oh yeah, here we go.
There, I was going to have you go to the back there.
There we go. Yep. So standard derby.
What kind of control would that one have?
This one has DMX control, sound active, you know, your set it and forget it modes, but no IR with this one, at least not on this iteration.
But I have DMX control, so I can sync up a couple of them and have some fun with them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So DMX control on that one. You know, that is everything that we had for show and tell today. So I'm happy to answer any questions if you had any.
I've gotten the loving the lights side of it. The light tree, the unit there. Does that come with a carry bag, or what do you have with that?
So so this Party Bar Go, it comes with a carry bag. It has a carrying bag for the lighting fixture as well as a 2-meter stand. So those are two separate bags that come with the unit.
And if a person has two of them, how would you sync them together?
I would sync them together in a master slave function.
And then you could use your remote on the master and.
Correct.
Perfect.
Definitely.
Perfect.
You know, now that there's battery powered and wireless, you know, you can put a lot of runs, you know, separate them, have a wireless uplight as a receiver at one end. So, you know, it doesn't always have to be direct with cable. So I think that's what we offer, a lot of wireless options, you know. We also, and unfortunately I don't have any here, we offer a lighting stand Totems, which is another great feature or a product that would support, you know, mobile uplighting applications. The Color Key LS6 and 8. Dave, is there one right around the corner over there? That's all right. We'll have to show you next time, John.
Yeah, well, no, we definitely will do this again. That worked out wonderfully. Again, the website you guys can go out to is colorkeyled.com, and you'll be able to check out the full line of different lighting that they have for the mobile DJs out there. Excellent. Nick, some good stuff there. Good stuff. And somebody had a question, do the wireless remotes come with the lights?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so it's all included.
Yep, all inclusive. Again, and I'll just run it down. The Air series, they're all going to come with an IR remote. The associated power adapter. For the Air Hub, they have wireless antennas. That goes as well for the Cobb and the bar. The standard hex and pad do not have any external antennas, but all needed components are included with the units.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Once again, pop up to the website and check them out. And there's some great new things out there from Color Key LED. Nick, I want to thank you for being on with me this evening.
Thanks, John. It was a pleasure to be here, and we hope we can come back.
Yeah, that would be great. Gang, we're going to be back here at the top of the hour. We're going to shut this video off, and you can go out to DJNTV.com/Virtual Expo and go to the actual training video. That will be up, and that'll be starting in about 10 minutes. Nick, once again, thanks for being with me.
Have a good one.